Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Spooky episode 48. You already know what it is. I'm the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson.
Episode 48. Happy Halloween. You already know what it is. Before we get started, please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. And if you have any branding deals, business opportunities, email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com.
Facts.
I'm back, you heard? Bow. I hope everybody didn't miss me too much, last week, but shout out to Southside Jedi. Shout out to, you feel me, Jamie Tox. Shout out to my Dreaded Mind podcast for filling in for your boy, Your boy was outside, though, you know the vibes. But let's do the weekly check-ins. What's going on, my brother? Come on, it's Halloween weekend, you feel me? Everybody's dressing up, saw some hilarious outfits.
I guess. I'm chilling this weekend. I ain't got shit happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all hear that my voice. I'm just like, let's get this shit done.
Oh, we can't do that. We got to give them a good quality episode, my brother.
If they say so.
Well, you dressed up. What you dressed up as for Halloween?
Oh, I dressed up. I was Willie Beeman. If y'all seen Any Given Sunday, that was Jimmy Fox character. It was like a play on Michael Vick. Something simple. One of my favorite movies that I've watched in the last couple years. So, I just kept it real calm.
I dressed up as Harry Potter. You know what the vibes is. Gryffindor. You already know the vibes are. You feel me? Expecto Patronum, Stupefy, the vibes.
I'm glad you came back with energy, so you're going to hold it down today.
No, you say this all the time. I like the audience to know that every time before we record, I ain't feeling it, bro. And then this guy comes with the energy during the whole episode. So please, if you're listening right now, watch how his energy turns up when the topics come around, though. But we got a nice week for you this week. We got a new episode, all that good stuff, as far as the check-in for me, this week been, hard to adjust to come back to reality, you feel me? Back, from vacation, so just adjusting to that. But, it's nice to come back to Halloween weekend, if you in New York City, they had the 9 a.m. banger this weekend. So I know all my people out there getting drunk at 9 a.m. I still don't understand that concept because no way in hell I'm waking up that early on a Saturday, but I guess a lot of people enjoy it.
That's a fact. I'm not. We said this in pre-production. I was like, I'm not waking up to get drunk just because I'm lose the day. I can't do that.
In fact, I'm like, I have to get to work at 9 a.m. What you mean? I got to go to a party at 9 a.m. Like the hell? Yeah. But also this week was Rolling Loud though. What's come on now? I didn't even know it was Rolling Loud. I feel like the marketing on Rolling Loud this week was basura.
I didn't know it was happening this week. I went the first year they had it in New York. Was that like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago? I went. It was cool. I always feel weird about those festivals because like you're getting like a weird experience. You never really know what to expect because if you're unfamiliar with festivals, you basically all the artists you want to see are never on one stage. So
yeah, that's a fact.
So you're spending most of your day like running around trying to figure out, trying to get good seats not even seats really, trying to get good spots to watch artists that you might be interested in or artists that you're fans of. So, and then this year too is like, this is Rolling Loud in COVID. And that shit still don't look proper. Like they're not really managing that shit. And then niggas was fighting there too and everything.
Yeah, so, the Bronx. Yeah, the Bronx niggas is wilding out here though. Apparently, K Flock and Ron Suno. If you in tune to New York, hip hop scene, they had a little spat on the gram not too long ago. It was, basically talking about who the starter of the Bronx drill. They had a little tit for tat, but apparently they met each other at Rolling Loud and they got to scrapping. Heard some people got knocked out. You feel me? Ron Suno took a picture of his hand saying, he was over here. That bob and weave that he be doing in his video came to work. You feel me? He be doing that in real life. So I was like, damn. But that's the thing about Rolling Loud. We was talking about this in pre-production is why they keep inviting ops? Why they keep inviting people who publicly known have beef with each other? And bring them into a secluded area like that.
I feel like depending on where you at, you want to get your regional artists, and a lot of times regional artists, since it's competitive, they have beef, but it's like you also don't want to just alienate the artists in the city that's has some kind of like sway. So I think that they do be fucking it up in that regard. But it's like, as event planner, should I be worried about y'all beef or worried about you getting people to buy tickets to come to my event?
Well, given the fact that most of these rappers now carry weapons around them, I would care about the beef, to be honest with you. Because look what happened in Florida last year or so. You had T Grizzly and NBA Youngboy getting into it. And then apparently, there were shots ring off after the show and stuff like that. So you got to be careful because, at the end of the day, the police can be like, yo, the Rolling Loud situation is the reason why this got out of hand.
Or they could just say it happened after the show. You can't control what somebody's going to do after. It didn't happen during the show. They made their money. And it's money for everybody because now you got to get extra police to come in, offer support, the vendors and shit. So it's not like they're going to stop it. And we know that they don't really care about safety. They're having
what else
concert.
What else they don't care about?
What?
The LGBT community.
How you figure?
Guess who made his return back to the stage, to the Rolling Loud stage?
Oh, Dave Chappelle.
The baby. 50 Cent was performing. I think he was the headliner for the Thursday show. And he invited the baby to perform. And the baby turned it up. He jumped in the crowd. I'm like, wait, what happened to this whole social cause that y'all was on a few months ago when he made those comments?
Oh, you don't know the rule?
What's the rule?
You don't be mad at one black person at a time.
And that's the rule since when that happened.
I mean, that's kind of how it's always been. You only get the angry nigger of the week. So he's public enemy number 2, but number 1 has been wilding out apparently into that community. So,
and that's why I be trying to tell these people with this cancer culture, especially the LGBT community. Oh, this might not go well. Put that out there.
Well, remember this is your episode, so this
is our platform. We a team.
I told you I will rebrand real quick.
Wow, you hear this, audience? But anywho, I feel like the cancellation is, we don't really cancel. The cancel culture.
It's not real.
It's not real at all. Y'all think it's real. Y'all think we're going to protest and do all of this. Just give it a time, or let the person, I should say, regain value, especially money-wise. They're going to book them again or let them perform on their stage again. Now, granted, I don't think, Rolling Loud probably by next year, not trying to have the baby as a headliner just to be safe on a business aspect, but you don't think they're going to try to sneak him into the future Rolling Louds?
Of course they will. They're going to get whoever's hot. And if he's hot, they're going to bring him in. White people love the baby.
You feel me? And then also the baby been quiet. he been chilling, he over here taking care of his newborn baby with, Danny Lay, and also now his baby Mimi is supposedly pregnant as well. So he been laying in the cut. And then Dave Chappelle happened just in time for the LGBT community to come on him. And now he be able to perform again. What's your thoughts on that, Slick?
Oh, Dave Chappelle, the baby, I think it's the typical cycle of how shit works, bro. It's literally regular shit. And it's sad to say, but it's like we get mad. Whoever will collect whatever disenfranchised group is mad, they going to make their voices heard. The corporate sponsors going to pull their support for the person for a little while and hope somebody else mess up so they can come right back. So the fact if the baby was on the card next year, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's a fact, though, because the baby still got hits.
Oh, yeah, I just heard that Lonely song. I wasn't listening to it because I kind of stopped listening to the baby because I felt like it was all the same stuff. But that Lonely record is cool. He got a decent Wayne verse. So, I mean, he's still producing good music.
Now, speaking of music, or speaking of just generational artists, we got to give a birthday appreciation because I wasn't here last week to give my boy his flowers right here. You feel me? The certified lover boy.
Sounds personal.
The greatest artist of all time.
Have you never heard of Michael Jackson?
Okay, I'm gonna walk that back. Let me walk that back. Because he up there, but he's not next to MJ. Let me not get too ahead of myself over here. All right, this generation, greatest of all time. Is that better? Am I getting it right?
You gotta deal with the smoke. I don't read the DMs.
Okay, the top dog, top 2 and not 2. Get the celebration button ready. From the 6. Happy belated birthday to the one and only Drizzy Drake Rogers. You feel me? Mr. Do Right and Kill Everything. right now, I would celebrate your birthday on this platform with some music, but we on YouTube and stuff like now, and we gaining some traction. They will shut our page now because I remember when we did a Certified Lover Boy, we put one song, they tried to demonetize the whole shit. we ain't gonna do that. You feel me?
Some artists are just too powerful.
You too powerful out here. Even on Twitter, they had to delete our shit off of Twitter because of you. But shout out to you though. You feel me? But in all, not only appreciating your birthday and what you brought to music though, but I also want to give a shout out to what you have done to battle rap. If you haven't noticed, this weekend is Drake's card that he produced with Smack URL, To Death Do Us Part. And this is a great thing because this is what attached to his legacy, and this is why I can't believe y'all keep putting Kendrick and Cole up there with him, because not only I'm judging Drake by his music, but I'm also judging what he does for the culture. Not only he goes to these other places and put people on, and not only some people like to say he culture vultures their sound, even though he's giving them a platform. He put a lot. He hops on a lot of people's stuff, but he also give back to hip hop a lot. This is not his first card that he has done with the URL. This is probably his first like major one, but he has put up money. He has always supported URL.
Did he put up like $1 million or some shit for one of their battle events a couple years back?
Oh, I don't think
he put up a grip though. I know that.
Yeah, no. Just recently, the Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti. It was originally 75,000 or 100,000. It was 100,000 battle. It was a tournament. But then at the day of, he increased it with an extra 50.
Oh, okay. That's something like that.
Yeah, and then they end up splitting it together because, they both did an outstanding performance.
Oh, that's what's up.
So, yeah, with this card right now, it's fire. You got Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti. Like, who could get Loaded Lux but Drizzy?
This Loaded Lux is he not about? I'm sorry for those that are uninitiated. I don't listen to battle rap. I know.
We gonna keep that in the cut so you don't get demolished in DMs and stuff, bro. Come on.
I ain't say shit about it. I'm asking questions. Am I not supposed to get? This is not the informative part of the show.
Yeah, but you supposed to know Loaded Lux. We know where I'm rolling up.
I know who Loaded Lux is, but like he doesn't. Is he not a battle rapper? So why is he
stand up? Niggas don't lean, nigga.
But again, if he's a battle rapper, how come it's hard to get him on a card? Is he like the Jay-Z of battle rap?
Yes,
or something?
He's basically the Jay-Z. You gonna get this work? Jay-Z tweeted that out. That was his bar. He is kind of like not a lot of people get to face Loaded Lux in the battle rap scene. Like you really have to like work yourself to the top. And Geechee Gotti has basically faced everybody except for him, Murder Mook, and like 2 other people. But he basically beat. You could arguably say that Geechee Gotti beat almost all the top tier dudes in the current battle rap scene. So he's definitely in the servants of Loaded Lux.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Wow.
And then you have Tay-Rock versus New Jersey Twerk. Oh my God. I'm strapped in. I'll clap you in the coma. Madness. I can snap at any moment. Come on now. You got Sue Surf versus Calico. You already know what it is. Jers. I'm shocked. I'm supporting Jersey one time. T-Rex versus Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty gonna get that. Jazz the Rapper. Now, everybody know Jazz the Rapper do not battle rap that often. Her last battle was probably 2 or 3 years ago. For her to come out and versus Gaddis, only Drizzy could do this. And the last battle on the card is Pat Stay versus Real Silk, which is nice because Real Silk is Real Seek is doing his thing, especially as an Indian rapper in the battle rap scene. He's doing a great job in the URL scene. But since we have somebody who doesn't really know battle rap like that, I don't want to.
Yeah, because I ain't know shit about what you were saying. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wanted to take some time to play some battle rap, some battle rap bars for you. So hopefully. They don't shut us down over here. You feel me?
I mean, it's Drake associated, so you never know how that's going.
So I'm gonna play some random battle rap bars for him to hear and see if we can get into it. Let me play this. Oh, okay. What you think? What you think so far? I'm gonna play 2 more. Not too crazy.
I got the reference. You know, he ain't jump in. He don't ride with his niggas. That was clever.
All right. This one a little disrespectful. Let's play this one.
That's my
Shoot something. I should spit in your face and beat your ass if you don't do nothing. But you not that. So stop tripping. You from the hood where they wear them shirts that say, stop snitching. I'm from the hood where they'll take that same snitch, put him on a shirt, go to the church and tell his mama to stop bitching.
Okay, that was aggressive. Quite aggressive.
Oh man, I wanna get a nice little, you know, a New Jersey twerk ball, because you feel me.
I've heard of him.
I you know what? Talk about battle. What you know about battle rap? I'll look this up real quick.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be awkward because I don't know shit. I know
just a little bit.
I know the Wild and Out dudes, the Conceited, the Hitman Holler, the Charlie Clips. I know them, but the rest of it, I have no idea. I didn't grow up on the battle rap scene. No, still need more time. Okay.
All right, okay, I got something. You watching Born on this? Let's go. Talk your shit, twerk. Come on, now that's New Jersey twerk. That's one of my favorite battle rappers right now.
Oh, I was supposed to be impressed.
The predicate, the long nah, it's 3-minute rounds. They ain't booked me for a long time. Fuck the preview. Let that beat brew. In 3D too. So it's showtime. I'm at your crib. You're like, it ain't gonna be that dope. Bow, nigga. Yes, it is. Give me your
No, nothing slick. Oh, we go. Don't worry, audience. I'm gonna put him in tune. Though. Don't worry. But if you interested in listening to the card, you know, go download the Smack URL app. You feel me? Go pay that monthly subscription, because you know
it's a subscription for battle rap. They got a streaming service.
Yes, they do. You could watch the event live on Cat Fiend, but by the time this episode comes out, it's already out. But you can watch the event on, you know, Smack URL TV.tv. You already know the vid. Now, on to entertainment news.
Okay.
Insecure, man.
It's back. Last season. Sad days. My namesake, man. Going out sad. The first episode only got about a couple minutes in the show. I'm hurt.
Come on, give it a quick review before we talk about what happened, the controversy that happened around it.
First episode was actually, it was a vibe. You know, I feel like if you're gonna go into a final season with so many expectations, you got to kind of like set the scene for where the characters are at. I like that they kind of didn't pay a lot of mind to how the cliffhanger last episode until the end, so you kind of really got to see where each character is currently going. I'm not going to drop too many spoilers because I know some people, you know, they like
That's
to
the first episode,
but some people like to, you know, binge watch at the end of the season.
Okay.
I felt like, you know, the storyline, like they always say, it's the biggest relationship is Issa and Molly, you know, so them laying the groundwork for how their last story arc is going to take place. But then you also got some great pieces about, like, you know, if you didn't see, you got some pieces about Kelly, who I'm not going to front. I didn't think Kelly was funny till season 3. I used to be like, why is this lady on the show?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't think she was funny. But in the last couple of seasons, she's been like one of the people that holds like the show together. I'm Lawrence Hive. You should know. If you know me, you know why. So how they did my mans in this episode, I was tight. I've been cursing up a storm the whole week about it. But again, no spoilers. And yeah, I mean, they had a lot of funny joints. And it's like, it's ironic because I really, on top of just like seeing so many parallels between the show and just like people I know and things that I've seen happen in people's lives, like it's a show about what it is to be young and black.
Yep.
But not like so young that you don't have a career. It's like you're in that little area where it's like, all right, what the fuck am I doing? What am I trying to, you know, what am I trying to be here? So just being able to see that, like them going to no spoilers, but they went to they college, 10-year college union. I'm like, damn.
Stanford, right?
Yeah, Stanford. Like, yo, bro, we almost at that age. Like, we like 2.5 out from our 10-year joint. And it's just like, yo, damn, what have you accomplished since you left school? Where are you at? Are you in the right place? Have you made the right decisions for your life? So I think that was a great entry point. And yeah, Issa, you did my son Lawrence dirty. I understand. I get it. You know, the women was like, yeah, girl, you had to do what you had to do. Shut y'all hating asses
Facts.
up.
Shut your asses up over here. She been doing him dirty.
You just said, I said hating. Only if they was hating. If they didn't hate, because you be bashing women and I don't do that.
No. We both be bashing women. Don't put that all on me. No.
Well, I bet if we start a poll, they're going to say it was you and not me.
Oh, we're going to put a poll on our Instagram story, so please check it out and please vote.
Instagram not going to post it. They don't fuck with us because I could put up a regular post and get like 200, 300 views, but if I put up something related to the pod, I get like 80.
That's a fact, though. We got to talk about that. Instagram, stop hating on us, though. We be trying to market our podcast, and y'all be not trying to show us to our 1,000 followers and stuff like that. Stop hating on us.
It's a dirty game.
But the controversy involving Amanda Seales' character, Vanessa's, right? That's
Tiffany. You out?
Tiffany.
Wow. You're not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not. I ain't gonna hold
not
you.
A fan.
This is you. Well, apparently, her character Tiffany is a AKA on the show, and Amanda Seales is not a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, but she was on that episode wearing AKA Para. And this had the Greek community on fire. Before we even get touching it, you are not part of a Greek organization. So I want to get your opinion first before I give my opinion, since I am part of a Greek organization.
My opinion as a regular person?
Yes.
I think that...
Or what these young kids call GDIs.
Don't call me that. Don't fucking call me that just because never mind. I was about to say some wild shit. He's about to have to answer for a lot of shit I was about to say. But as a regular person, a non-Greek individual, again, I'm gonna relax, but I think that it's representation is important, and I'll even be supremely candid with you why I'm not Greek, not because I didn't want to be, but because I didn't know that it existed until I made it to college. You feel me? So the fact that there's representation in the show, because I think the only show that ever really touched on African American fraternities and sororities was a Different World. But, by the time we was old enough, we didn't really have authentic black shows. They all follow the same formula. So I think the fact that there's representation there and it can start a discourse, I think that's supremely important. I thought it was quite nitpicky. I understand that a lot of people earn their letters and they have a right to, feel a way if somebody is in real life pretending to be a member of your organization. But this is acting. You feel me? It's a representation. It's a fictional character. It's a fictional world. And the fact that they even took 3 to 4 minutes of screen time. Remember, it's only a 28 minute series, right? Episode show, right? The fact that they took that time to really create a space where she's talking about her soror, she's talking about just shouting them out and creating his conversations. I'm not gonna say like young girls watch, but it could be like some high school age young ladies who watch the show and be like, "Yo, what is that?" Just do some research, just hit a little Google search. You feel me? Open it up, and that could be something that they really want to pursue. And I think that also for them to do that, they most likely had to get, I don't know if this is how it works, but they probably had to get permission from like what do y'all call it? They have like a headquarters, I don't know. They have like a bat cave or something like that.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that.
The Justice League thing, like the Hall of Solitude or whatever. But they probably had to reach out to some very powerful people within the organization to even get because that's copyright, right? That's trademarked.
That's the important question that we are waiting for. Even if to see if they did get it from Nationals, because you can record it without Nationals, but then if Nationals catch wind of it, then they can pursue lawsuit and stuff like that. So that's the most important question that the Greek community is waiting for.
I'm not going front. If I was an AKA, which I'm not Greek, but I'd be hyped because I'm like, they could have picked any organization to represent. They could have made a fictional one. They could have been any of the other ladies of the other illustrious organizations. Mm-hmm. They chose y'all. And again, for the segment of people who grew up like me, who didn't have a lot of family members in college, who didn't know what the real fraternities and sororities were, that could open up a whole new world for people. So I think for average Joe, I saw no problem with it. I could see why people would be offended, but I think that the message and what they were trying to accomplish or potentially have accomplished should supersede the notion that, I earned this, and this fictional character, again, made up person is pretending, because is fiction and acting not pretend?
Yeah, you're right. You got a point. So I'll let you get your point off.
That's my point. I'm definitely
all right. This is where we differ. It is why why I can't agree with your statement. Respect it, definitely, but I can't agree with it as a person who is part of an illustrious Black Greek organization, which I would not put out there like that. I mean, I think I did put it on episode.
You put it out there.
All right, you feel me? Part of the big, the big mob, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. As part of a D9 organization, I have a problem with it. Now, granted, the problem goes away if they got permission from Nationals. If they got permission from the AKA Nationals, my mouth is shut. I'm letting it rock. Cool, because they got permission, and so obviously they had to put them in the right light. They had to have a conversation of what the character would do with the letters on, and etc. Because there's rules and regulations when you do use the symbol of the organization.
Of course,
guidelines. If that's the case, then my opinion, what I'm about to say after this, doesn't matter for Insecure. Now, my problem is she's not a member of the sorority. You cannot wear the letters, and people don't understand that. And I think people don't really understand Greek life that much. It takes, you got to earn the letters for most folks. You have to, you have to wear it with pride. It's really in a selective, or not secretive, is not secretive at all, but it's a selective society. You feel me? Like, it's like any group, like, especially for my African folks, a lot of people are Igbo or somebody else, y'all wear that as pride. So you don't want nobody just to take that and misrepresent it in any type of form. And then I feel like why the Greek community was in a frenzy was not only that. I feel like they attribute what's going on with social media and Greek life to Insecure. I feel like they took their frustration that's been going on with social media and Greek life to Insecure, which is a bad thing, by the way. But I understand it because you have Chris Brown, you have other people, you got TikToks of people shimmying, doing Greek moves that they're not supposed to be doing. You have people out here doing Omega chants, the meat chant out here. You already have people over here going to Goodwills and taking these paras and wearing it as their own without understanding the history of it. So a lot of us Greek feel like social media or just even entertainment has put Greek life in a bad way. Even though I feel like on the other side we do contribute to that image, especially how we let certain people into the organization for clout and all that other good stuff. But that's a different topic for a different day. I find it disrespectful. If the person is not part of the Greek life, do not have her wear. You can have her wear a pink and green blazer, but you don't have to put the shield in, because that's what other people don't understand. Those symbols, even the letter means something to the organization, to the members. There's a meaning behind majority of those things. Like the shield on my fraternity means something. So and you take value into that. So you don't want to see that be misused. Not saying that Issa Rae and the Insecure staff misused it and whatnot, but we can just see it as a floodgate for people to misuse it, and we don't want that to happen, especially because we have a lot of pride within our organization. So that's my thoughts on it.
But do you think, like, just open discourse, Greek to non-Greek, do you not think that more good than, because if we think about we talked about the TikTok, some of those situations are clout chasing opportunities by members that go out of hand, right?
Yeah, and some people just do it themselves. Like the shimmying, I don't think the Kappas were
notified.
Yeah, notified, or even clout chasing with the shimmying. I think people seen it and was like, oh, let me just put it in a dance move and started doing it. Like the Omega meet to meet chant.
That was fucked up.
That was clout, because the person who made it was an Omega, and he made it a video, and then it got out of hand. But like the stuff like the shimmying and stuff like that wasn't really necessarily a D9 fault.
No, 100%. But again, speaking from the perspective of someone who didn't know all of this, like I can see why some people were upset, because they earned that. It does mean something. And did you find the portrayal to be disrespectful?
No, not at all. But like what you said with A Different World, I love A Different World. Shout out to UPN9. You feel me? Every morning back when I was a kid, I'll watch it before I go, because it would usually come after the Cosby Show around like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. But even the Cosby Show, they had Greek life, but they had it in different colors. They made up their own different fraternities and sororities. You can do that, because even in A Different World, I remember the sorority that Whitney was joining was a representation of AKAs, but they didn't actually use the actual symbols of AKA.
So again, and you kind of made this point too. Like, so if they find out that the AKA or headquarters organization gave them permission, does this all go away?
The disgruntled, yeah, I guess,
because I feel like if people mad, they still gonna be mad regardless.
Yeah, people could be mad, but at the end of the day, I can't say nothing because nationals rule overall. What they say is we can't be upset. We can feel some type of way, but they have the legal right to allow people to use it. But now if they don't, then niggas gonna be on their ass. Like, you know, they're gonna be like, yo, they're gonna try to boycott Insecure. And I'm like, I don't know. AKAs usually have like the largest.
I've seen numerous Greek members say that they not standing on that ledge already. So this is
but the AKAs though, they probably got the most members in the whole D9.
They might, but some people might have approved. Like, again, this is probably the most watched black drama in the last 20 years, when you really think about cultural impact.
Oh yeah,
it being like authentic is not some crazy, like, it's no murder scheme. It's not I'm sleeping with the president. This is like authentic blackness. And is Black Greek life not supposed to be like that representation, finding the authentic way to show, even though she's not a member?
I know, but yo, I'm telling you, I've been in spots where people put up the sign.
But those are posers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they don't know, and they smack their hands away like, don't put my sign up. There's been people perping the frat. I know people who've been to barbecues with the shirt on, got their shirt stripped. Like, they take this stuff serious. Like, they're like,
but those are like real people making a decision. This is a character in a show. And then I feel like it's misdirected energy. Like, the energy should be directed at the producers. Like, people were really going at it.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you on that part.
That's misdirected as fuck, because
that one I 100% agree. Amanda Seales, you didn't do nothing wrong. I would like, as a Greek person, I would like to publicly say, Amanda Seales, you had done nothing wrong, but did your job, did what you was told to do. All the hate under the comments and all the other stuff, that's corny. And if Greek people, you in her comments going off on her, corny, and you're not made. You're not made right if you're doing that type of thing, because you should be able to say like she's an actress doing her job. Now you could send the energy to Issa and the producers because they write it, but as far as her, that's corny.
If the AKA headquarters comes forward and says that, you know, they gave them permission and people still complain, it's going to be a bad look.
Oh yeah, but I feel like that's going to happen. But I bet you a majority of people will shut up about it. But I think it's more so not the representation of what she did. I feel like they're trying to stop the snowball effect. Like, yeah, sure, Tiffany on Insecurity didn't do nothing wrong, but the next person who sees that and does the same thing, oh, I could just put this Greek person in there. Because look, the perfect. Thank you for reminding me. Over the last couple of years, us Greek people have seen bad representation of us on the media level. Burning Sands on Netflix,
but that wasn't a real fraternity.
It wasn't a real fraternity, but it was depiction of black fraternities. We already, as a person who's part of a black fraternity, we already have to go through so much about our organization. Already people talking about, oh, how you supporting a Greek letter, or like are you Greek, like the ethnicity? And I'm like, no, we're a Greek letter organization. That means the only thing that we have Greek is the letters. Besides that, and for the majority of the D9, their history is very much pro-black. And even for the Alphas, even their letters is from the old Egyptian letters. So it goes into deeper than that. But we already have to face so much scrutiny just being part of Greek life already. Or for clout, or you're doing it for women, or you're doing just a stroll. You already had to face all of that. And then you go on social media, or you go on the media, like the Burning Sands was like a big thing for us, because it was like, bro, how you going to depict Greek life like that as just a hazing fest of just we killing folks and we just terrorizing people, and that's not what is about. So I feel like with this Insecure thing, is not more so hating on what was depicted by Tiffany, the character, is more so what could potentially happen in the future.
But I get that. And I also feel like she didn't throw up any symbols that I recall. She didn't say any historical phrases.
Nope.
It was literally just the outfit and her mention of, going to see her sorors. I feel like this was probably the most respectful way that this has been depicted.
Oh, of course. I'll give you that.
And then now it's like, dang, trying to paying homage, because I don't know if again, we don't know who, if anybody in the cast is AKA legitimately, if anybody on the writing staff, if we don't know.
I think who's the guy that Issa messed with in the first season?
Oh, Daniel, he a Kappa.
Yeah.
He's a Kappa.
So now if he came up with his stuff, then cool. Pop up with your Kappa Letterman and all that good stuff.
I mean, like I said, we both have varying points is based on our lifestyles. Again, you being a member of a Greek organization, you feel your way. As an average person, a regular person, I feel.
Nah, you're not average, bro. You extraordinary, bro. Come on now.
I'm saying in terms of this, but excuse me. I'm just, like I said, I feel like just like if I had a daughter and she saw that, or she's like getting ready to go to college and she was to see that, I feel like, dang, she could, open a door to like, yo, what was that she had on? You feel me? Just having that question, and I think that could go a long way, because especially a lot of black people that feel disconnected, like the youth and like people that want to be in these organizations, like, yo, you go in there, you see the history behind these organizations and what they were started for, the famous people. That shit is like, that's groundbreaking for a lot of people and can give them something to strive for and really get in touch with themselves. So,
well, I mean, why you can't do that with how Stomp the Yard did it? With a fake organization type of stuff.
Stomp the Yard. I mean, I'm not Greek, but I didn't think Stomp the Yard was that.
But
I was like, you gonna have me stepping in the pool?
I mean, didn't those type of movies make you want to go to HBCUs though?
No.
No? Stomp the Yard didn't make you want to go to HBCU? They had me thinking all the girls in college was going to look like Megan Good.
And you still didn't? Never mind.
Don't do that. You see that?
Well, we'll transition from there. But yo, drop in the comments what you think, man. Greeks, non-Greeks, like, how do you really feel about this? Because I feel like there are positives and negatives to this, and it's all subject to your perspective. So we would love to continue the conversation.
Yeah. So we up to the next serious topic, political news, though. Slick.
Oh my! What did that say? Oh yeah, we talking about the mayor election taking place this Tuesday. De Blasio is out of here.
Come on now.
Oh man, after my dog sold out the teachers union, I was like, I'm sick of you, bro. Sick of you.
How you feel about his, just overall his whole term as mayor?
I mean, I didn't pay attention to him that much, to be honest with you. Like, I can't tell you one of his major things. Like, even with Bloomberg, I was too young. I didn't really care about what he's doing. I think now this is like the first mayoral race that I've actually paid attention to. And then I think that, black guy running, so you already know I'm rooting for everybody black. But I think that this is a perfect time. We had a mayor that was very wishy-washy in de Blasio. And I think now Eric Adams represents, a black man who can firmly say he's experienced all levels of city life. He's a black man who grew up, I think, in Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
But he also was a cop. So he understands that dynamic of, that balance between, your race and your occupation. He's Brooklyn Borough president, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he understands the political side and the fears.
And he was a police chief, right?
Yeah. So he understands, not the chief, he's like a lieutenant. He's a high-ranking officer, right? So it wasn't like he was just a run-of-the-mill cop. Like, he actually had pull and sway, along with Corey McGee. Shout out Corey, Uncle Corey. We talk about that another time. But, I think that we're in a position now in New York. You need somebody that knows how everything works, but is also not afraid to stand on his word. You feel me? Mm-hmm. De Blasio, whatever pressure was coming for, he tried to pander. And I get that. Some leaders need to pander, but this is New York City. And you have the needs of millions of people, from whether it's academic, educational, financial, even now, like, there's some shit that's happening, gentrification, all these crazy issues that are taking place, and people are displaced. We have a homeless problem, the civil disobedience and, interaction with police is at an all-time, high level. It's like you need somebody that's going to come in that everybody can trust. Even if you don't like him, you can trust him. And I think that's the most important. A lot of people don't trust de Blasio. Seeing what de Blasio did, like with the COVID pandemic and, how personal he made certain things with certain politicians and, trying to pander. I feel like you need leadership that is unwavering in a crisis, that has a plan, that'll execute that plan and know what the hell they're talking about.
And not give up when you get scrutinized. I feel like a lot of times he was trying to stay firm, and then he got a public backlash, and he just kind of like, okay, we're going to switch it and do this way. I'm just like, I need you to stick to your guns, whether people's going to like it or not.
But it's dope to see too, because it's just like, I think that's part of growing as an individual leader, is studying the leaders around you and seeing what's working and what's not working.
Oh yeah.
De Blasio during the whole Black Lives Matter, we don't fuck with cops, cops saying that whole Blue Lives Matter crisis. He pandered, and when things got crazy, he hid behind, I have a black wife.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
However you feel is how you feel. And this might not go well, but I've been having this conversation with several people. It's like, think about the president. Like, Biden now is like, he say one thing, do the opposite. He maintains a lot of Trump, like he's doing a lot of stuff we said Trump was doing, but he's doing it behind closed doors. You don't hear about. He's not boasting about it. I'm like, yo, life was better with Trump.
I can't say that.
I'm saying it. Life was better.
I mean, because the thing about it is, I prefer this. I prefer that on a federal level. On a federal level, I prefer that.
They're doing the same shit.
I prefer that on a federal level, though.
I'd rather you tell me what you're doing to my face so I can have an opinion about it.
No, but I feel like that was the downfall for Trump. If he kept it a little more player, Trump, like other politicians, he would have been around a little bit longer.
I like the pimp name slipping back version of Trump. Trump tells you, I'm a racist motherfucker, but if you make money, you're gonna get that paper. You're gonna get that bag. Yeah.
The stock market was loving.
He
Trump.
Wouldn't have forced these mandates. He would have been like, you can't do that. We're not doing this. You feel me?
But most of these problems that we have because of these mandates came from him. Came from his came from his comments and stuff.
I mean, was he ignorant as fuck? Yes, he needed better PR. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Joe Biden don't say shit. Joe Biden just he go bomb a country and he go bomb a country, kill like.
What's the vice president? Kamala Harris.
We ain't seen her since the inauguration.
We haven't seen her. What did Rome say? We did it, Joe. We ain't seen her since then.
Yo, I'm just saying, we saw Pence. Pence was out here like, look, go do your job, motherfucker. Make them love you. Make them trust me.
But that's my only problem with Trump. It was like, there was some times where if you just had took the professional route in certain parts, because I love the transparency. Don't get me wrong. I love the transparency, but me understanding Americans a little bit, we need to be rallied. We need to be told a little white lies.
Damn sure do. Lie to me.
Yeah, we need to be told lies to rally us up, to get us all gathered up, because then when you start, the conspiracy theories come, and that's why this whole mask mandate had the city up in storm. And then you throw in the vaccine mandates, and then the restaurants, without even settling that, was just a whole mess in itself. But that's why I was like, damn, Trump has to get out of it in the crisis. Now, granted, this might get canceled, this might not go well. Once the situation clears, in like a decade or so, if Trump wants to run again,
that nigga's running again in 2024, bro. What are you talking about?
I know that, but I doubt he gonna win. But in a decade, he wants to run again. I might look at his proposal.
Biden has gas at damn near $5. It's over. It's over.
Damn, y'all gonna kick Biden out for gas?
That's because we don't drive, nigga. The person that came up during the pandemic and bought them a little Wrangler or something, they struggling. They paying $80 to fill their tank.
Oh yeah, they been coming after y'all PPE loan niggas. They been after y'all. Y'all been, I ain't gonna lie, Instagram been less fun since they shut the unemployment down. Like, you feel me? I have stopped seeing 1942s. I stopped seeing, you feel me?
A lot of niggas with jobs that ain't.
I stopped seeing the Marys. Instagram really got boring after they shut niggas down. Let's talk about it a quick second, though. I haven't seen too many trips pics out here no more. Yeah, y'all niggas been really local.
The lockdown was a beautiful time. It was just like, you can go on the internet. Tory Lanez had girls naked on the internet.
We got to talk about this. Got to go into the histories. Like, Instagram was what a time to be on Instagram during the whole.
It was it's like that quote. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Because I'm like, Instagram been boring since they shut all the PPE scams down. You feel me?
And they coming for them slowly. They're like, you only took 5,000. All right, you just pay that back with a little crazy interest rate. Oh, you took 50,000. Your ass going to jail.
Because I'm like, why did little Ronnie from the street when did he had a small business and why he getting this much loan for workers? Like, I don't know, damn well he said he an entrepreneur. Oh, niggas was getting that shit off.
Oh yeah,
yo, everybody was an entrepreneur. I was like, some of y'all could have spelled that shit. Y'all was out here capping.
What Kalani say? It was good until it wasn't.
Facts. Now the next one, this one. At first, I was gonna come here and kind of drag her a little bit, you know.
Who?
Jada.
Oh, Jada, you gotta explain the situation first.
Oh man, so Jada got caught in the headlines. What she got caught for again? Let me make sure.
She was basically talking to another celebrity, and the way it was reported, she said basically something along the lines of her and Will have a hard time having sex. That's how it was tweeted out.
Yeah,
and I think she was misquoted. I read a couple of reports. Like, I didn't watch it.
She put it on her own social media saying that it was taken out of context.
It was, because if you just read a quote without before and after, it's like, all right, what are you talking about? But I think she was just saying like,
she came out and said that Will and her never had issues in the bed.
And I think too is like, yo, they've been together since they was 22. They both 50.
Fact.
You with somebody for so long, and they don't have like, you know, there's not like we used to say you want that Will and Jada love, but any relationship has trials and tribulations, and even if you don't see it. They were a famous couple. They were together during the pre-blog era. You feel me? It was easy. You just go to a red carpet. If there's somebody caught you doing some fuck shit, they put you in a newspaper that nobody read.
Yep.
You feel me? So now the fact that everything is out there, and we already know Jada got hit with the. We always had the Tupac shit, because every birthday she be wild. Tupac birthday. I'm sorry. And then we had the August Alsina joint. And then she explained their situation. Will's talked about in his book and his GQ his interview where he says, "Yo, we haven't always been just a 1-to-1 couple." You feel me? There's always this idea, and I do feel bad because she gets the most of the slander, and it seems like
she should,
but they only
she should, because none of Will Smith biddies came out publicly and embarrassed him like the way Jada need to keep her hoes in check. Let's talk about it, kid.
100%. If you don't keep your hoes in check, this can happen to you too.
You feel me?
But at the same point, though, it's like, yo, why she be wilding? Like, as a man, I would be frustrated, but I think it's also elevated because her husband is Will Smith. Everybody love Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
If you're universally loved, no matter what you do wrong, it's on the shorty. Because we all seen the pictures with Margot Robbie.
Come on, King.
We've all seen the picture, yo. And what she be saying in interviews like, oh, who's your favorite co-star? Da 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 da. It's always Will Smith, Big Willie style.
Hey.
So I mean, fuck it. Like, but nah.
Yeah, because I when I saw it, I was instantly heated because I'm just like, bro, can you stop doing this to my man over here? They got memes of him crying already, and everybody keep thinking that you wanted to be with Tupac instead of him. Like, I understand, you know, y'all grown so much in y'all relationship, and I applaud it, because I think you know, we shouldn't be falling in love. We should grow in love, and I think that's what they have done over the years. If you see their series, if you see how they interact, I feel like they grew in love after falling out of love.
100%. They said they wasn't breaking up, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people would just, you know, we going through something right now. It's over. I'm out. Especially you think they both got millions. Yeah. Their kids is grown. It's like, fuck it. Like, what else we got to do? But I think they genuinely do love each other. It's just a unique form of love.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't, you know, are not ready for that type of. But you know what kills me though?
What?
A lot of people are in that type of love without them even knowing it.
That's a fact.
They just acknowledge it.
Yeah, and they probably not. Yeah, I was about to say, the average, and then think about it. You really think about your day, right? You 8 hours at work for the average person, 8 hours of sleep for the average person. If y'all work staggered schedule, you probably don't see your partner that much. When you rich, you doing movies across the world and shit. Mm-hmm. You know, your vices are a little bit more amplified. Your problems are also a little bit more amplified, especially when, you know.
And if you really pop in just the Joneses after you, male or female.
Yeah. Future just said he trying to see Jada respectfully.
I'd rather hang with Jada. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, Will, you gotta fight him. I know you let August went by, but Future gonna impregnate her. I don't care how old she is. He gonna find a way.
But nah, I think, like, yo, Will, man, I mean, it's Will Smith. They obviously love that woman. She love him too, but they be going through it. And he's been opening up about his new book coming out. He actually has a show and a book dropping. The show, I think, just came out Friday. Yes. The book comes out on November 9th, and he talked about, some of his struggles. He like, he started, I think you don't know the premise of the show. He's just trying to be working out, losing 20 pounds in 20 weeks. But then he's like, I was good. I was working on my physical. My mental was really damaged. And I think that is supremely important to touch on as well, because it's just like, we might be a little biased here because we are, again, disclaimer, we are men, heterosexual men. And, we love our black women. We love, our lives, our positions. But it does get hard because you don't have as many emotional outlets, And that's for him, it's like, think about, he went from Will Smith to, Will Smith the movie guy, to Will Smith the rapper, Will Smith the actor, Big Willie Weekend. And then
icon.
He's really the pinnacle of blackness, pinnacle of everything, of humanity. And then he had like that low where movies wasn't hitting, music wasn't hitting, his marriage wasn't hitting,
parenting
wasn't hitting, and now it's like he had to become the social media guy, which he became great at. We loved, but like we wasn't going to his movies. We was watching him jump out of planes and shit.
Yeah,
and then now he's the butt of a lot of jokes because every time something goes down with Jada, even if she's misquoted, he's getting a lot of that energy. You feel me? Anytime something happens with Jaden or Willow, he's getting the energy. You feel me? And he's mentioned that he had a conversation with his family and he's having suicidal thoughts. I think, like, again, as guys, a lot of us don't know where to turn to when we have those issues.
That's a fact.
We talk about religion. You go to therapy. I was in therapy on Thursday just unpacking some shit. And I feel like even then, sessions aren't long enough.
Yes, it's not. I be feeling like, because I realized with my therapy session, it don't really get good until it's like 5 minutes left. I be hating that so much. Because it takes me so long just to get into the whole mode. And I spoke about the shot to Dr. Asia Jones. You feel me? We gonna try to get her on the pod, by the way. I talked to her. She kind of, she thinking about it. But anywho, I realized when I talked to her, she told me this. She's like, when we have our therapy session, you don't usually start to be vulnerable or start to really disclose stuff until towards the end. It takes you a while, or you have to like literally sit and think about how you're feeling. Like, it doesn't come natural to express your feelings and your emotions. And I'm like, that is true, because it's not regular to me. And I feel like that's like for most guys. You could correct me if I'm wrong, Slick.
It's like to a point.
I'm like when you in your therapy session, like, do you automatically just start unpacking? Like, doesn't it take you like a while till you can start unwinding?
Yeah, it's sessions, and then even now, it's like there's some things I still like. You feel comfortable talking about it, but it's just like it's some wounds you don't want to reopen.
Yes,
and it's
some facts.
I think it's very unrealistic. Not unrealistic. Yeah, I see that. It's unrealistic sometimes to talk about certain things because it's like, they've happened so far in the past. You moved on in situations, but the damage that they do to you, like, scars are there. Like, think about when you fell as a kid. I'm like, right now I got a scar on my leg from like 4 months ago, and it's shit is like, it's here. It's not going anywhere. It's healed. It's not bleeding anymore, but it's still there. And I remember what happened every time. I feel like I put clothes on or whatever, and you go to these sessions to try to unpack, and you make some serious headway. But all it takes is one minor incident, and it could take you back to something like that.
That's a fact.
You feel me? And I think too, a lot of men aren't comfortable going to therapy because it's like, what the fuck? I'm not crazy,
Yeah.
Or I'm not the problem. You're the problem, and this, that, and the third.
I don't need to talk about my feelings.
Yeah, facts.
I recommend therapy, even if you don't want to do. And there's different forms of therapy. You don't have to do the whole empty out your feelings. Like, I feel like there's some like different types of way to unbag, get your feelings out. But I highly recommend it. It's been such a open experience for me to go to therapy now, and now I'm at the stage with my therapist where now I'm connecting the dots. Now I see why I move the way I move, or why I think the way I think, or why does this affect me? And now I'm starting to even get in touch with the subconscious side of myself now. And that's a whole lot of debacle in itself, because you realize you don't understand how much stuff that you have in your subconscious mind, because you don't think something is affecting you until you start talking about it, and then you connect 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you realize like, oh shit,
it's nothing like reading yourself.
What? She reads me thoroughly, and I be hating it.
But then even so, you get to a point, like I said, you can have all the success in the world, all the money, all the car. Look at Will Smith. He richer than both of us put together.
Facts.
He's Will Smith. He can walk
Times
in a room.
10.
He's gonna walk. He walks in any room, and people are gonna stop and give him all the love and admiration. But sometimes it's not enough. You feel me? It's good for the moment, but like when you're really going through shit, how do you handle it? Who do you talk to? Do you tell them everything? Because I know that was a big thing for me. Sometimes I'll tell my therapist everything. Take a while, like you said in the session. It's like, all right, bet. See you next month, or see you in 2 weeks, or however you schedule it. And then now you just still got more shit snowballing. So like again. Jada shit is wild. I know Will probably done did his share of shit too. They probably both got some things to work out, and the fact that they hash out these things in public platforms probably doesn't help. You know?
Yeah,
so.
That's my only problem. Is I feel like they're in a good spot together, but I feel like these social media comments kind of put a little strain on that newly fixed soul tie that they have now.
Oh, for sure.
And that's why I have to tell people like on social media, and I know this is going to go towards deaf ears. Yo, what you tweet out and what you put out, especially on other people's pages, can really affect people. And I don't think people understand that, especially the trollers. I'm just like, yo, you think that, oh, you're just trying to get some attention or get some clout. Like, you really could fuck up somebody's day. And I don't know how good of a person you are or what type of your heart is, but I don't want to be responsible for somebody taking their life based off my comments.
That's a fact.
Because some people will go there like, yeah, you deserve to die. You should do. Why?
Niggas troll. But people are miserable. And again, we're not generalizing. I know that generalizing word comes up a lot. But it's like a lot of people aren't happy. And then they love to go tell a celebrity they ain't shit. They love to go tell even people that they just meet through intermediaries. You know, they'll spew negativity. Mm-hmm. Words are powerful, man.
That's a fact.
Words are powerful. And
so use it wisely.
That's a fact. So
look at us having a little deep section over here. You feel me? The balance of righteous and ratchetness over here. We're gonna talk about how your coochie feel like, but we gonna also tell you about why therapy is beneficial. You heard?
Whatever. Let's talk about this bum ass Young Miami song.
Oh, you don't like it?
You like it?
I mean, I don't like her flow on it, but
she can't rap.
She just don't got the flow. You know, JT need to help her out a little bit. You feel me? You don't think so?
No, I don't think you fixed that.
Come on now. But what you thought about her talking about all these rap niggas in
it's been
that
done.
show?
It's been done before. Didn't Nicki do it? Did Cardi do it? I don't know if Cardi did it, but didn't Nicki do it? Didn't the City Girls do one like this already?
I don't think to this level. I think they mentioned
at what level? What did she say? I want a rich rapper to eat me out. Oh, don't bring your girl, this, that, and the third. She talks about all her friends.
I don't see a toy in my lane. I'm with the savages. Drive the boat, sitting on Megan's face, ride it like a stallion.
And they always, is that not her friend? Do they not always grind on each other and do all that stuff when they outside?
Have Meek spitting in this cat like he on Funk Flex. Money bag, I'm in the yo. I got a hit song. I need a verse. Come through. Just leave your bitch home.
Yeah, sorry. That didn't do it. It didn't hit.
Put a ring on it. Tom Brady at the Super Bowl. I'm real pretty and sedity. Took a jet to a private island on a date with Diddy. I like bad boys, no whole shit. Diddy let me put it in your face like them roaches. That ain't bars.
She rhymed that shit with Buenas Noches. And I'm pretty sure you just delivered that 10 times better than she did. She got her bread. I could say my opinion on it. But that shit, the way people was talking about it, I swear.
She didn't say bread on no chips and shit.
I like legitimately the way people was hyping. I was like, "Oh, this shit might be alright." And then I heard it, and I was like,
"Oh shit!"
I was like, "Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going to sleep."
Rappers need to stop putting Spanish words. If you can't speak Spanish, stop it. You feel me?
It was hot. And now that I think about it, like, what else can you rhyme with? Roaches that would hit, like, you gonna get a reaction. Buenas noches. That's fucking hilarious, actually.
Oh my god,
it's funny.
I mean, we heard this type of stuff before, and apparently, shout out to her though. We gotta give her credit when it's due. She had told all these rappers who have public girlfriends that she was going to do it. Because, speaking of Moneybag Yo, she talked to Ari. Ari put on Twitter that, she called her months ago before she released it and told her about it. So None of the girls are upset. Even Meg had a nice little fun, reaction to it.
Still don't make it mean it was good.
Okay, but I mean, and shout out to Young Miami.
Big shout out. She gonna eat off of this, but yeah. If I never heard that song in the first place, I think my life would have been just fine. But
what's your thoughts about Facebook changing its name, though? Real quick.
What's his name? Zuckerberg is about to turn into a supervillain.
The whole virtual aspect that they want to do, you don't want that?
I don't give a fuck. He's a billionaire. He can do whatever he wants. I deleted my Facebook a long time ago. If we didn't have this podcast, I'd delete my Instagram too.
Oh, that's a fact. I
still might delete it.
Please don't.
I don't use it.
But I mean, Facebook changed. And then you know what? I like that Facebook acknowledged that young people ain't jacking out. That's mostly for the older folks. It is.
It is. But they own WhatsApp, so they can't go completely.
They own Instagram, so they
and they're turning Instagram into a video app. So I'm like, I do photography, so I'm like, I'm about to delete that shit too.
Yeah. But as far as them changing this stuff, I'm like, yo, we not really on Facebook like that. Shout out to y'all for trying to change or try to create something new. But first of all, on Instagram, make sure the shit lines up perfectly now. You feel me? Make sure my timeline is correct.
Oh, you want sequential order?
Yeah. Fuck out of here. Why am I seeing something from 2 minutes ago and then something from 13 hours ago, though? Come on now. Put some respect on our shit, Facebook. Or Meta. Whatever y'all want to call y'all shit now. But now we here for the song of the week. Let me put the little disclaimer out here. If you are watching this on YouTube, please exit and go to an audio streaming platform and go listen to our song of the week because YouTube don't play that. So we're going to have to erase this part.
That's a fact.
You feel me? We can't do that for y'all, though. But our song of the week, bro.
It's going to last longer than Certified Lover Boy.
Let's not do that because it's back to number 1 this week.
That's about,
the vibes.
That's about fan base. I'm talking about quality of music.
You just a hater.
How? Because I have an opinion? No. I have not played Certified Lover Boy in 3 weeks. I don't even feel the urge to. Cause I DJ'd at an event the other night, bro, and I played 2 Drake songs. I played 2 songs of the project.
What songs?
Too Sexy and did I play? Oh, Girls on Girls, the singles, the fucking singles.
I mean, you could have played Night Talk.
I could have played a couple of other joints, but I was just like, the energy wasn't. Nobody want to hear that right at the.
You know what? We got to take this show to Atlanta real quick, and then let you get the Atlanta vibes, and then watch you go sing a different tune for this album.
If I go to Atlanta, I'm only playing Drake and Future.
That's a fact. But you know what it is. You know what time it is. Drop it, Slick.
Oh, we're doing that today? I thought it was done. I guess.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, what is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
We certainly do have fun over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. So a disclaimer. If we misspoke or just say women, just understand that we mean some, not all.
That's a wild disclaimer to have. We really dug ourselves a hole here, haven't we?
Yeah. This is all just entertainment. This is persona. This is, we got to put this little disclaimer down because, before we thought it was a safe space, but, it's a semi. But, this week is not too crazy, though. We got 2 topics, but we just wanted to talk about more of just what type of Halloween costumes you like on women, though.
Halloween costumes? Well, I like to dress up, but I feel like for the women, it's all about creativity. Creativity is fine. You could be a fucking turkey sandwich as long as you pull that shit off.
Not a turkey sandwich.
Nah, I'm being 100%. Like, I like creativity with costumes, because you know what you should do? Pretend it's your birthday and put that mask that all y'all want me putting on. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, because you know what it is? For a lot of girls, like, they go sexy, and sexy is cool, but it's like, I'm at this age. I've seen sexy schoolgirl. I've seen sexy nurse. I've seen. What else? What else do they do?
Nun, the sexy nun.
That sexy nun is always a plot. I need creativity. Go get in your go. I like anime. Go put on anime costume on, babe. Go be Tsunade.
Demon Slayer. You feel me?
Nah, they be covered up. You wildin'. Wait a minute. Unless they gonna go hard with the cosplay. Go get the blue wig and be Bulma. And if people don't get it, you could say you being Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion. Cause like, but that's fire to me. Like, if you really pull those joints off, or Mikasa from Attack on Titan or somebody, you feel me?
Oh yeah, with the tight bodysuit.
OD.
Yeah, I heavy agree on that. You feel me? But I'm a fan of the general sexy shit. You feel me?
That's because you're a horn dog.
Don't do that. Actually, you know what? I like some funny shit, like dress like Angry Birds, though.
That's a fact.
Just like the Angry Birds, you feel me? Like I like that shit. Like show me something creative. Like obviously, you know, you're beautiful. You know, you got the body, whatnot. But you know, show me something that shows a little more pizzazz. You feel me?
My fault, y'all. RJ Barrett to the game, clinching 3.
Shout out to the Knicks, by the way. This is off the toxic topic. Shout out to the Knicks. We balling out here, number one. You heard?
And he talking shit to the crowd.
But yeah, but like you know, the Little Red Riding Hood, the little skeletons. You know, like give me a little more pizzazz. You feel me? Give me a Koski. You feel me? Like you feel me?
But she got to come home on demon time. That's the rule.
Oh, that's a fact.
Because you're not gonna always wear this costume to dance on other niggas and not let me have no fun. Like fuck this, Bulma. Let's go. Let me make me go Super Saiyan in the living room right now.
You feel me? Let me give you that.
Let me
Like I'm about to give you your own personal trunks out here.
That's a fact.
Nah, you think girls get more freakier on Halloween night because you know it's just the spirit.
Depends on how much they drink. It depends on their energy towards it too. Some girls be boring. They don't be fucking with it. Or they'll be like, I'm a cat, meow. Like, bitch, you was a cat when you was 7.
But you know, I ain't gonna lie, TMI. You know what outfit these girls are? That's might not go well. You know what outfit these girls turn sexy that I'm like, you know what? I don't mind you bringing it to the bedroom.
You about to say some what?
Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yo. Yo, I ain't never realized Velma was thick in every Scooby-Doo cartoon ever.
I was seeing some of that shit. I was like,
because Velma's short and she a little full figure. You feel me? Daphne was tall and skinny. She was pretty.
Yeah,
she was sedity. I feel like Velma, she's on her Tiana Trump status. She gonna work you out.
What? Like, yo, give me the Velma. Yo, I'll hide your glasses. I'll put it right where I'll put it on the stand.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's one outfit. I've been like, matter of fact, we should switch the question. What Halloween costume would you want your girl to bring into the bedroom? You feel me? Let's turn up the heat a little bit.
A little bit. It depends.
You feel me?
It depends. I don't know. Dang, I told you I like the anime stuff. She want to do the Bulma. We get the Bulma popping. Oh shit! Hold on.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, you feel me?
She's OD covered. You know
but she thick though. It's like it's skin tight though. You feel me?
No, we fire. If she could pull off the Deadpool. If she could pull off like the because you feel like, you know, Deadpool with, you know, the little tearaway, trying to little like, you know, you're not gonna wear this again, but let me get in there. Holla at your boy.
Nah, Deadpool, I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? Give me a storm. I like a storm in the bedroom. You feel me? I'll flicker the lights to pretend for you and all that good stuff. What else? We got. There's a lot of dope outfits. I mean, like the cheerleader, the lifeguard. That's cool. You know, we know what it is already. You know, matter of fact, this might sound crazy, but give me the Clueless. You feel me? The Sarah Silverstone outfit, the yellow polka dots one.
I can see that.
Give me that. You feel me? The Stacey Dash.
Even though she racist in real life, but that don't got
she changed. You know, she was on drugs. You know, she said she was on a bunch of things during that time of her life. No, she came back to the good side. Don't do that to her.
We don't want you no more.
Powerpuff Girls, no, not hitting for you.
I don't know, because they was sexy blossoms.
Oh. Matter of fact, dress up as the girl from Powerpuff Girl, the one that
Miss
Wizzy, the one that be.
Yeah, I know you talking about.
Yeah,
it's the mayor's aide, right?
Yeah, we saw that.
I'm about to say, yeah, we could just put a mask on you so they can't see. You know.
Facts. Give me that. Give me one more before we switch the topic.
Shit, one more. Damn, what's one last good one? Gotta make this shit count. Fuck it, we gonna go all the way. Get your dominatrix on. You got an excuse to wear that shit. And just be like, and just you got loud and you go like, I just wore this just because, you know, I like leather. And then come home and you got to go to town.
Nah, you know what? Nah, fuck out of here. Give me the UPS driver look, Baba.
Oh, I got it. Wait, I got it. Because somebody did this and I thought this was fire and I wanted to like retweet it, but I also didn't want to get shot at. Yo, somebody dressed up as the Popeyes girl.
Oh, let's talk about it, King. Hold on. Let me get up. Let's talk about it. Yo, put the little orange polo on and a little nice little blue booty shorts and a little orange cap.
Boy, If you don't know what I'm referencing, just go.
I might make that the graphic this week.
I'll just say, if you don't know what I'm referencing, you haven't lived yet.
That legendary Popeyes video.
Just know, she wasn't serving chicken sandwiches.
She was serving.
She was serving neck. All right, come on. We almost at our time.
Oh man, yes. The next one. You know, what's your thoughts about your partner testing you? And what I mean by that is like, oh, you think that girl's pretty over there?
Don't ask me those questions.
Or do I look fat?
Don't ask me those questions.
What you gonna call it? If I became a table, would you leave me?
What do your women be asking you?
No, women be asking everything under the sun over here.
I'm gonna put myself in Front Street. I'm gonna tell you what I think you want to hear.
Oh yeah, you gonna lie? I'm letting you know this right now. I'm lying. Yes, you did get fat, but I'm not gonna tell you got fat.
I'm not even gonna be rude about it, like, because you know a lot of that shit is superficial. I love you. So why I'm gonna ruin my day or make you self-conscious about some dumb shit? Would you tell me if my dick was little? No, not unless I made you mad, right?
Yeah.
So don't ask. As long as you don't ask me when I'm mad.
Let's talk about that, yo. Every time women get mad at you, surprisingly your dick got small, like out of nowhere.
You broke ass limp dick motherfucker.
What? Like, but you was just this last week. You was just going crazy talking about best dick of your life. Now my shit magically became a shrimp dick out here.
Yeah, no.
You feel me? What you talking about? But far as testing your partner, like, mama, I'm out of school. Stop testing me. I hate that. That's the number one thing. I not number one thing, but top 5 things that some women does that I just can't. I can't deal with, because I feel like I understand that you want me to be on my toes and be attentive and, you know, notice these things, but I don't want to feel like I'm in school or I'm getting tested for your love. You get what I mean?
No, I feel you. I mean, like I said, it's all subject to your relationship with your partner. If you know you can be honest, but a lot of times it's up here. Not like, you know, you like if we gain weight or we start losing our hair, we don't want our girl to bring it up. Like, babe, might be time to cut that. Shut your hating ass up. I'ma rock this. What's homeboy name? This Sherman Helmsley until the wheels fall off. I'm gonna just buy a bunch of hats, right? So it's just like if you test me on it, I'm gonna be tight, because I'm gonna be like, yo, what do you want me to say? Or don't be trying to ask some sly shit, trying to ask a question, think I'm not paying attention. You think she's cute? The world may never know.
You feel me? Like, I just don't really like the whole. I feel like it's manipulation.
It is 100%. I'm never gonna ask you, think that nigga cute? Fuck out of here. You say yes, I'm snuffing you.
Facts.
Sorry, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm sorry.
I'll put that out there. But women, like, stop testing your partner, because this is something that we have to talk about, and I would love to have a female co-host for this one. It's more so the women need of consistent praise. Not, I don't want to say praise, but the consistent.
Not all of them. Some women are just
of affirmation of love.
I mean,
like, yes, obviously everybody wants to know that they love every single day, but I feel like with some women, there's an extra need to know that they're loved. And I know I'm sounding crazy right now, but do you understand what I'm trying to come at with?
Yeah, like there's a need to kind of like, you know, establish that, you know, you still care, you still pay attention and whatnot.
And I'm just like, yo, but for us guys, it's like, yo, I'm here.
That's a fact.
I'm here. Am I not? Am I not doing everything am I not holding us down? Especially,
it's security, but I think some dudes need it too. Some dudes like, yo, babe, you still love me? You still love me? How do you know you love me?
Do that sound again?
You know me? You still love me? How you know me?
Yeah, so we gotta talk about that, because I'm like, yo, I don't feel like I should be tested on my love for you. I feel like my actions should be that, but not you actively going out your way to create these little obstacle course for me to test for you to test me. Because now a nigga like me would be petty and fail it a couple times just to piss you off. Now you feel me? Just to be petty.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Failing tests on purpose and shit.
Come on now, you know. Sometimes, you know, you in school you wasn't, you know, some classes you wasn't truly try hard in. You feel me?
That's art. Anything art related.
You feel me? You just got that 65 and went out your way.
That's a fact. I just showed up.
But yeah, once again, actually want to shout out to Failure Report. We on that episode 8. You feel me? Go check them out.
Big facts.
You already know what it is. Shout they got great things going.
Had us down there, man. I don't know. He got us inspired. We got some new content coming your way soon.
You feel me? Also, once again, shout out to Southside Jedi. You feel me? Jamie Tox, my Jordan Moncast for appearing last week. You feel me? I don't like that comment about my fantasy team. You feel me? We about to come back though. But you know, this is a lot of episode of this might not go well. You know, I'm the host with the most. B Breezy, a Poppy Size Zol.
Yo, it's your boy Slick. We hope y'all be safe. We enjoy y'all, and we see y'all soon.
Take out.